how to connect TikTok to n8n. And the first thing I'm gonna do is just show you how it looks like right now when I get the 20 latest videos from my profile. I don't have 20 videos, I only have 7, but here's one video from my profile, and I got the ID, duration, created time, etc. So to actually start with all of this, the first thing we gotta do is go to this page over here, the developer page, and then we're gonna click here up top. Once you're logged in, of course, manage apps, and then you're just gonna connect an app, name it what you want to name it, go in here, and then go to sandbox from production, and then in here they'll once I've created that, perfect, then we're gonna select an image for the app, and then we're gonna go to category, and we are going to give it a description. We're gonna add in a terms of service, and we're gonna add in a privacy, and we're gonna select web, and for web I'm just gonna select this homepage for that as well, my GitHub homepage, and then we're gonna add products, and we're gonna add in login kit, webhooks, and content posting as well. And upon adding that, we're gonna need a webhook, so I'm just gonna add a node now, which is for webhook. Select the production URL, go back to TikTok developers, paste it into login kit, webhooks, direct post. We can turn that on so that you can actually do direct post later on if you want to. Then we can add some more scopes. You can add user, profile, stats, video list. That's pretty much it. And then you can apply changes. So far here is the webhook that we're gonna need shoulder. And then we need to add a text account, which is gonna be your TikTok profile. So you're going to have to log into that. There you go. Once you're a test user on the account, at that point we can pretty much go back to n8n and start setting this up actually. So we're gonna need a HTTP request for that, and up top here I've actually already pasted in the body that you're gonna need. So all you really need to do is just copy that body and take import curl, select import curl, and redirect URI at the bottom. You need to select the production URL webhook and paste that in here. And then of course we need our client key, which is up top. And we need our client secret, which is here. Once we have all of that, we're done in here. Then the next thing we gotta do is scroll up to this example URL, which is where you have all of the scopes. So this is how we're gonna authorize it and get our access token. And you can add in more scopes if you want to. In my case, this is enough. So the first thing we're gonna need is the client key again. And you're gonna paste it after is equal to client key. And then you're gonna need your webhook URL, which is this one. And you're gonna paste it at the end of the redirect URI. And then you're just gonna turn on that workflow and open up that URL. And it's just gonna open up this window. You're gonna accept that. Workflow was started. Perfect. And now we can go to execution. We got an error. That's no problem. And then we're just gonna debug in editor. Okay, the reason for the error was because we didn't have a trailing slash. But if you add a trailing slash like that, then you're gonna get, yeah. And then of course we kind of need to do it every single time, because if you don't get the token right away, you need to redo the entire authorization. So I'm just gonna do that again. And then we essentially get that, which is gonna workflow started. Perfect. And then if I go here and I copy it to editor and we unpin it. There is the access token. So that's it, right? And I'm just gonna pin that so I have it. And then the next thing we gotta do is create a data table, and we're just gonna upsert into that. And the way we're gonna, and then we're just gonna create a TikTok access token, and you're going to have to create a table with these columns, all of those. It just matches up with these so that you can save them somewhere. You could of course use Google Sheet if you want to. It's the same. It doesn't matter. And then I'm gonna do is equal token type is equal to bearer, because I kind of want to update the same code. I don't really want to add in a bunch of new codes every single time. And as you can see here, we have we have all of these fields, so we can actually just do map automatically, and it's just going to overwrite the same code every single time. And that's exactly what I want to do. So now we have the access token. So you can actually use this. It's just that it will essentially expire after 24 hours. So the way to solve that in terms of like fixing that is that we're just gonna essentially get this, and we're gonna table, and we're gonna get the row, and we're gonna get the TikTok access token, and there's only one to get. We're just gonna get that. And then we're going to add a HTTP request. And I've already added that one as well at the bottom. And this time I'm going to be careful about trailing slashes. And I'm just going to paste that in there. I'm going to guess that we need a trailing slash here as well. And then I'm just going to bearer. There we go. And of course, we need the client key and the secret, which is going to be in here. So I'm just going to paste the key, the secret, and also turn this on. The grant types, you just say that refresh token. The one at the bottom needs to be an expression. You will see that right away. And then if we run this, there we go. We just refresh the token and we're done. And now, right now you can use the code for whatever you want, since you do have the access token. So whatever you want to do. So that's essentially what I did down here, because I added refreshing the refresh token before doing the request. Make sure that it is always refreshed. But you don't have to do that if you don't want to. But I'm just going to show you how I did it. I simply just got the refresh token the same way we got the row up top. And then I refresh it the same way I refresh it up here. And then eventually we just added the, what is it called? And I'm just going to shake here. And this is kind of the issue there. I'm not going to go in there because you're going to see my keys for my other account. So I'm just going to do that instead. And there you go. So we just add a bearer access token. And the fields have to include like these fields. Without the fields, it won't work, just so you know. And then split out. And then we have 7 items, which is 7 videos. And then I can just set the data, whatever I want over here. So that's essentially how you connect TikTok to n8n. It's a lot of steps, but yeah. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe. And also, if you have any questions, make sure to comment below. I will share this workflow in the comments so that you can just copy and paste everything. But this is essentially it. So yeah, see you in the next one.